Hello Homemade Movies, my name's Robert Tirado, and for Batman month I decided to do my costume design on the Dark Knight. I thought it was pretty cool, and this is how I did it. To start off the bat suit, I began working on the cape. To start off the cape, I started by spreading out a sheet of fabric that I bought at Walmart. Next was cutting and gluing the shape of the cape to make the right size I wanted it to be. Next I used Velcro to attach to the edge of the cape so that I can remove easily on and off from the suit without tearing or ripping. I tried it on and it fit really nice. Next step was making the Batman gauntlets. Those were the funnest. I started off with the base of the gauntlets that wrapped around my wrists. I started by cutting out shapes on papers and cutting those out and then tracing them on foamy sheet. Next step was making the spikes that attached to the gauntlets. I just traced those, cut them out, then traced them on foamy sheets and then cut those out. Next step was to glue on the spikes to the gauntlet. Then after gluing on all the spikes onto the gauntlet, it came out really well, and then all what I needed to do was spray paint it. Then I just spray painted it with a thin layer of black and just let that dry out for 30 minutes. The easiest step of the Batman suit was the boots. I already had some boots that looked very similar and I just used those. The hardest part of the costume was making the Dark Knight mask. I started off by cutting out pieces to fit the right shape of the mask and heating some areas to make the angry texture in the mask, and then all what I had to do next was just glue it all together. Then when it was all done, I added a Velcro strap at the back of it so that I could fit my head properly. After the mask was complete, I had to try it on to make sure it fit me. Then for the armor part of the body, I had used foamy sheets for that. Next, I cut them out and spray painted them. As you can see, all of them here are already spray painted and cut out. All what I needed to do next was glue them on to an under material. I bought a spandex suit. I had cut a hole through the mask so that when I put on the Batman helmet, my mouth could show. And for the last part, I needed someone to put on the spandex so I could glue the pieces onto, so I invited my friend Carlos over. After spending hours on gluing on the armor pieces to the spandex, the suit, at the end it began to look really good. Then, after a week's worth of work, this is the final product.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. I'm saying.
Well, that was it. Hope you liked my short little video, and I hope you pick my homemade Batman costume for the homemade Batman costume contest. And I worked really hard on it. It took me about a week, and I just hope you pick it. Well, thank you for watching.